Back on Sports Pit, time for Big Game Breakdown. As always, live odds, sportsbookreview.com. The huge series continues in Los Angeles. The Giants against the Dodgers for first place. Dodgers $1.35, 7.5 the total. It's Cueto. Hey, it's Rich Hill with the Dodgers. So everything that's on the line here, this is why the Giants signed Cueto and brought him in, Teddy. He's got to deliver. That's why they grabbed him.
Yeah, I mean, it's 6 straight starts without a win for Johnny Cueto. San Francisco 2-4 in those 6 starts. Now, he did hold the Mets to a single run over 7 innings of work in his last outing, and he didn't walk anyone, and that's been a continuing theme for Cueto all season. You look at the last 3 years, walks per 9 inning steadily going down. This year, number 6 in baseball. The fact that Cueto's just not giving up any extra base runners. His control's been dynamite all season long. That's made him the pitcher that he is, even though San Francisco continues to scuffle and struggle with him on the hill.
Teddy, what do we do with Rich Hill, who was great in Oakland, 9-3 with the 2.25, but we finally see him start with the Dodgers after the trade. He's had that blister injury for a long time, and it's been a long time since he's pitched in a playoff pressure, big-type game atmosphere.
Oh, you're not kidding. I mean, the last time that Rich Hill made a start after the All-Star break for a contender, how about this? September 2007 with the Cubs, who won the division that year, mind you. And then, of course, he got rocked in a playoff game, KO'd after 3 innings by Arizona. You talked about those impressive numbers from Rich Hill early on this year, and he was dynamite, okay? 9-3, 2.25. That doesn't even tell the whole story because he started 1-2. He had a weird start. We had to fill in for Sonny Gray, and he wasn't ready. Well, 8-1 since that 1-2 start. Of his last 10, 9 have been quality starts, and the 10th would have been a quality start, but he got pulled needing 1 more out to finish the 6th inning. He allowed 3 runs in a game only once during that entire span. Now, we're talking about a guy who was in tremendous form, really tremendous form. Now, the blister's supposedly fixed. It's kept him out for more than a month. As you mentioned, hasn't pitched since July 17th, but supposedly that's fixed. And this is a guy that's only allowed 2 home runs all year in 76 innings over 14 starts. So I say he was in great form. Tonight for me with Rich Hill is a watch only. This is a watch and learn type of outing for me, not one that I plan on getting involved with a wager.
Imagine if he pitches like he did in Oakland. I mean, the Dodgers need pitching. Imagine if the Dodgers had pitching and they get Kershaw back the way they're hitting the ball. They tied the record last night. They put 2 more guys on the DL. They put Anderson and Kazmir back on the DL. They called up Stripling. They set the record. It's August, mind you.
Exactly. Plenty more time for more Dodgers to go on the DL. But, here's the truth. L.A. can hit, all right? They've been hitting all year. That being said, this team has a significant recent postseason history of failures in both departments. They're not hitting in October, and they haven't pitched well in October. And when you have a team that makes the playoffs over and over and over again and has those early exits, it doesn't make the World Series, my inclination is always prove it to me, as opposed to saying, well, this year's going to be different. Oh, can you imagine if? Dodgers have been consistent failures in recent years in October, and until proven otherwise, I have to expect them to do the same if they manage to win the division.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Go to sbrodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.